My name's Claire and I'm a medical student at Barts in London. My first couple of weeks at Barts in London, I struggled with missing home, with missing my family. I just got back from my gap year in Uganda, and so I really missed Africa, I missed the sunshine, and I wasn't used to living on a big corridor full of boys, so that was quite difficult for me. On my first day, I sat in our kitchen, I drank lots of cups of tea and ate biscuits, and then at our student union I met people in lectures, I met people, and then I started to meet people outside of uni by going to church and sort of other groups like that. I really like studying medicine because it's a really interesting topic. It's really relevant and there's lots of different areas of it. Some bits I do find boring, cell biology is really dull, but then you find bits that you're interested in, so you read more about them. And I like this year more because I've just started clinical placements, so I get to spend time with patients, and that's what I really love about the course at the moment. The university does have help services available if you're struggling. I never actually used those. I would talk to friends that I'd met at university. I'd use Skype to speak to friends and family back home. I thought I could cope by myself. You don't always realise that you're struggling at first because everyone's in the same boat as you, so you tend to moan to each other and work out what's going on from there. I joined the hockey club when I first joined Barts. I love the hockey club, they're a great bunch of girls. I've been head of the hockey club this year and it's brilliant. I love every Wednesday going to play matches, forgetting about medicine for a couple of hours, and then going out in the evening and socialising with the girls. They've really been helpful. When we have exams coming up, we help each other out with notes. I helped some of the first years out with OSCE practice, so our practical exams, and I spent an afternoon and evening going through that all. We had tea and cake and just practice, and that's been really useful for making friends as well. If I had advice to give to a student who wanted to study at Barts, I'd recommend it completely. I love Barts. I'd say study really hard, get your A-levels that you need to get in, or a degree if you're coming as a grad. Be prepared that it is London, so it is expensive and sometimes it can be a bit isolating, but it's brilliant. Everyone at Barts is really friendly, so you've always got people who are looking out for you. It's an amazing sort of community feeling, and the course is very well taught, and Barts brings out great doctors, which is why we're all here at the end of the day. I would say one of the worst things about the Barts course is probably how anatomy was taught when I started. We didn't have the option to do dissection, which meant we would just go around with booklets and pictures of most of the bodies, but I believe in the last couple of years they have managed to get hold of more bodies, so you can, if you want to, do dissection of the whole body to help you appreciate anatomical structures better, which was something that I didn't have a chance to do, which means that my anatomy is not as good as it should be. Best thing about the Barts course is that we get patient contact from your first couple of weeks. You spend once a fortnight in a GP practice getting to meet patients and talk to them, which means that when you actually start clinical placements, you're much more confident in talking to patients with a professional persona,